I am so excited to do a favorites video. I haven't been doing them monthly as you are supposed to do on YouTube, but that basically means that today I have an extremely stacked favorites video, so I hope that you'll enjoy it. It's very, very heavy on beauty products, which I'm sure will disappoint no one, and I do have a few little lifestyle things, but it's mostly beauty products. No long preamble really needed because I have a feeling this video is going to be long enough. So we're gonna start with something I'm super, super excited about. I just used it last night and it is just like such a huge rave. I'm not sure I've been so immediately wowed by a product since the Youandewan products that came in the Beauty Heroes box. And it's the Orgade Sheet Mask. Now, I bought all three from Beauty Heroes, and the one I did last night is the Greek Yogurt Nourishing Mask. So what I did was I first did a cleanse and a mask with Mahalo's The Bean. Now I have some thoughts on that, not meant for a favorites video, but what I'm noticing with that is the same thing that happened with the Josh Rosebrook Cacao Antioxidant Mask. As those sorts of masks get older, they don't adhere to the skin in the same way. I've talked about this as an issue with the Josh Rosebrook antioxidant cacao with other people, and I had never had an issue with it with Mahalo's The Bean, but I did last night. But that's kind of a separate topic. I might actually hop on Instagram stories after I'm done filming this and talk about that. Then I put this on for half an hour and it was so exceptional, both as it was on, how I felt like my skin looked right after, and how I felt like my skin looked this morning when I woke up. I kind of am obsessed. This one is supposed to nourish and tighten with the benefit of Greek yogurt, even skin tone, provide a natural glow. It has provitamin B5 to generate a plumping effect, and then beta glucan and vegetable protein. All three have sort of different properties. The anti-aging moisturizing is a niacinamide heavy mask, and then the vitamin C revitalizing is a vitamin C heavy mask. I kind of went for the one I felt was the most innocuous, and if this one is any indication, I cannot wait to try these. Huge rave. This is actually the first sheet mask I have ever done in my life, so it was a very, very positive experience. After I've tried all three, maybe I'll just do an Orgade sheet mask review video so I can talk and gush more. Okay, let's generally try and stay in the skincare family. The Coquina Toning Mist has been a new purchase and a favorite. The reason it's a favorite is because this is a very, very simple toner and formula, and I feel like toners have become, I think with the infusion of Korean essences and things like that, the idea of a toner has sort of morphed to become yet another step that you can pack a lot of actives and ingredients into. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just feel like in my heart, my body pulls towards simplicity in routines, in formulations, and I want to use like the best of the best, but in the most streamlined way possible to get the best results. This is just such a beautifully simple product. I think it's actually quite an underappreciated and underrated product from Coquina's line. It's not anything really, like if you're used to using highly active packed mists, which I like too, don't get me wrong. For some reason, I just think with the season change and other sort of changes in my life, I've been craving more simplicity. So I find this to be supremely hydrating. It has like double humectants in it with aloe and glycerin. Basically just smells like a very gentle rose toner. It diffuses very nicely, which is also hard to find in a toner. And if you want to hear a little bit more, I showed this in my recent toner lineup video. Okay, I'm putting this in here because I'm very impressed with it so far. So it's sort of a very good first impression, and it's Stark's reformulated Eclipse Activated Cleansing Gel. If any of you have been watching me for a while and happened to see my Stark brand review from last year, this was one of the products in her range that it wasn't like a huge hit for me just because of my skin type. I felt that the old version of this was very clarifying and slightly drying on me. The only way I could really use it is if I had a balm cleanser on first and massaged a little bit of this over top. The reformulation is beautiful. It is not drying or stripping feeling at all on me. Now, keep in mind I've used it about 3 times. I had to put it in here just to sort of let you know if you've been on the fence about it. My first impression is really very good. After I've had a chance to test her reformulated Aurora, I'm going to be doing an updated Stark brand review to review her reformulations. I think especially as we're moving into the season changes, I'm noticing that my the residue that some of my balm and oil cleansers have been leaving behind. I'm wanting a little bit of a less plump finish to my skin. In terms of like the spectrum of how cleansers leave my skin from like very moisturized and plump, the way, for example, Jordan Samuel After Show Balm Cleanser would, versus squeaky clean, the way like her old formulation of this was. To me, this sits like squarely in the middle. I feel like it gets my skin clean, it doesn't leave any excess residue, and it doesn't leave it feeling at all overly dried, if that makes sense. So I guess on this other end of the spectrum, I would also say Line Purify. You know, it's awesome to have cleansers all along that spectrum because our skin is just constantly in fluctuation. Leaves my skin about how the Iuna soap leaves my skin, although that one might even be a little bit more moisturizing than this. Maybe Osmia Black Clay Facial Soap, this would be similar to. There's a lot of Fitglow in this favorites video because they really are products that I have just been using consistently and loving. So I'll talk more about these after I finish skincare, but literally every Fitglow product I've tried, except for the toner, is in this favorites video. It's not that the toner is not a favorite, just for where my skin has been at right now. I've been liking the Coquina a little bit better, but these, like every Fitglow product that Beauty Heroes curated has been mind-blowing. I think Fitglow is my favorite discovery of 2018 so far. Granted, it's still quite early in the year. Both the Redness Rescue Cream and the Cloud Comfort Cream I will absolutely repurchase when I run out of these. I love everything about them. I most use the Cloud Comfort Cream mixed with another favorite product, Precious Skin Elixir's Tourmaline Radiance Elixir. In the morning, I love doing like half a pump of the Redness Rescue Cream with half a pump of Tourmaline. And that's kind of like my morning face routine. It's perfect. And then usually I'll do Cloud Comfort Cream on my neck in the morning. And then at night I alternate with the Cloud Comfort Cream and the Iuna Cream 2 as an evening moisturizer. Kind of obsessed with the products I'm using in my routines right now. It's so much more streamlined than it's ever been. Yes, Tourmaline has been a big favorite, this face oil. Precious Skin Elixirs is now doing discovery kits for, I believe, $50, which I think is great. You basically get to try everything in the line. And then what she lets people do is apply the $50 towards a future purchase. And if I may make another recommendation, if you're not in the market for skincare, this has been my favorite body oil lately. It's her Citrine Body Elixir. So if you watched my recent skincare cabinet tour video, I'm trying like tons of new body care products right now. And of all the body oils I've been testing, this is like truly a standout. I mean, the best way I can describe it, and I've said this before, it's how I feel about Max and Me Circle of Protection. It's just a different version of that. I feel like it resonates on kind of a different level, but it has the same cellular communication, totally holistic, limbic calming effect. It's a truly beautiful oil. I love the scent. It's kind of the perfect degree of intensity, the perfect degree of lingering on the skin. If any of you watched my unboxing that I did on Instagram, I unboxed a bunch of couscous products that Christy very generously sent me. So I've tried almost all of the scents in either body wax or body oil formula at this point. I would still like to try the blue body oil because I love the blue body wax so much, but the other standout for me so far has been her Kama scent. So I have the Kama body wax, and it's Indian Jasmine Sambac, New Caledonia Sandalwood, Red Mandarin, Marula Coconut, Jojoba, and Babasu. I think that blue is such a stunning fall and winter body care product, just the scent profile, and Kama is the most beautiful scent for spring. If you are a jasmine lover, this is one of the most delicate jasmines I have ever smelled. It has like that tiny bit of citrus from the mandarin. The texture is a dream. I love this sort of unique body wax formula. I feel like it really does encourage self-massage after a shower. So beautiful. I will say the intensity of the Kama scent on the skin is not at the level that the blue one is on me. And in fact, the other body waxes I've tried are not at the intensity level of blue for whatever reason. I don't know why. They're a little bit more subtle. So if you're someone that likes a little bit more of a subtle scent in your body care products, you might really like Kama. Surya is also really beautiful, which is a neroli one. I'm also testing Luna, which is a patchouli dominant one, and then Worship body oil I'm testing, which is very sandalwood heavy. Okay, this is kind of fun and exciting, and this is not really a new favorite, but I figured since I just finished one and I'm starting a new one, I would mention it in this video. This is the Usnea Lip Doctor, and I think I've decided that this, even above and beyond the Honey Myrrh Lip Repair, which is much more of like a lip treatment, this is like my favorite lip moisturizer I've found to date. Usnea's Lip Doctor is my favorite. This was actually a sidekick in a Beauty Heroes box from, may have even been 2016, so that goes to show you how long this lasted me. As far as I can tell, the formula seems like it hasn't changed, although I will keep you apprised because I think this can be somewhat of an issue with small batch or more sort of the smaller scale eco beauty brands, because particularly with respect to Usnea, I talked about this on Instagram recently. I've been such a long time devotee of the Adzuki Nourishing Mask. I'm on like my 3rd jar. It hasn't been performing the same way, and I really do not think that it's my skin. Some other people chimed in that it used to be magic on them and it's not doing as much anymore. So I suspect that the formulation changed or the sourcing of one of the ingredients changed and it just is not as good as it used to be. So I'm always hoping that, you know, favorite products of mine have really stayed consistent in their formulation. So fingers crossed, I'll keep you updated. Okay, we still have more beauty products to go. I hope you're not bored. Hair products I have to talk about. Again, I just did my hair chronicles video, which was very well received, and I'm happy that it was helpful to so many people. Our hair is such an ordeal, isn't it? It just really is. But I had to give a shout out to my two favorite Modern Minerals products from her new launch, MoMi. As soon as they are available, I will let you know either on Instagram or in video. My 2 favorites of the 4 products that launched are the dry shampoo and the styling jelly. Probably the styling jelly is my number 1, only by the fact that I just don't like dry shampoos that much, but for a dry shampoo, I love this one. The styling jelly is a very lightweight, flexible hair gel. It smells incredible. Like I put it on the ends of my hair this morning after I styled. It's not crunchy at all. It tames flyaways. It's just stunning. The set is worth buying, like just for this, in my opinion. Actually, you don't really swatch hair products, but put some out into my hand to show you what the products look like in the Hair Chronicles video, so I'll have that linked for you. Okay, one other quick hair product that if you watched or will watch my Hair Chronicles video, you will know. This is the Kristoff Rabanne Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt Soothing Detox Treatment. It's just basically a scalp treatment, scalp scrub and treatment. It is so exceptional. It is like the one thing from that Hair Chronicles video I recommend to people who are looking to clarify their scalp or having sort of oily scalp issues. It's so good. You can get this little size on Sephora for $19. The big jar of it is like $50, but you need like such a small amount and you're only using it, oh my God, it smells so good. You're only using it like once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I totally recommend this little $19 jar. Okay, and then we'll sort of power through my gushing of these Fitglow products because I think you've probably been hearing me talk about them a bunch. Did I do a demo of these? Why am I blanking? I don't remember if I showed you guys these in action. I think I did somewhere, like in one of my Patreon live streams, I probably did demo these things. In fact, I know that I have. Literally all of these products I'm totally in love with. The Fitglow Vita Active Foundation, I have to force myself to use other products because I just want to use this. It's so good. I have it in shade 1.5. The mascara has really kind of grown on me. I talked about this in my spring break video because I love no eyeliner, but like a very, very voluminous lashy look when I'm on a beach vacation. At this point, yes, best eco mascara I've ever tried. Slightly supersedes the Lily Lolo because I don't have any issues with this transferring. I feel like once it's on my lashes, it really sets. My only critique is that it is a little bit dry and it can be hard to build because the coat will sort of dry before you have a chance to build it up, and it can sort of be a little bit crunchy. But if you work quickly, I find that you really kind of have to use a fair amount of pressure to deposit the product onto the lashes. I think before I had just been a very sort of delicate mascara applier, but with this you kind of really want to press the brush into the lashes, and I feel like I get a very, very good effect that way. Both the lip serum and the lipstick I'm so obsessed with. I'm wearing the lipstick right now. I have it in the shade Love. I want to get Buck and Pure. Those are on my wish list. The formula is a beautiful dream. And the lip serum, I have a nudie, and I want to get Go, which is sort of a little bit of a brighter, juicier summertime pink. Some of the best makeup I've tried, eco or not, in recent memory. One more beauty thing before we transition to, well, I have a beauty tool favorite I can tell you about. I have some little samples of Josh Rosebrook Ethereal back in my life. I ordered 2 samples off Beauty Heroes, one to keep at home and one to keep in my travel makeup bag or cosmetics bag. This was added to a previous Josh Rosebrook Beauty Heroes box, and I loved the scent then. I think it was from late 2016 or early 2017. I'm gonna make the plunge and buy the full-size bottle at some point, but if you're wanting to try it, know that Beauty Heroes does do samples. It's a unisex scent. It sort of is of the cedary, oh my god, it's so good. It reminds me a lot of a Tokyo Milk fragrance I used to love called Ex Libris. There's like a warmth to it, like a cedary warmth. I find that this mixes well with other fragrances in my collection too. For example, Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. Okay, my hair tool favorite that I've been meaning to tell you guys about since, I don't know, for months, because I think I got this around the holidays, like between Thanksgiving and Christmas I bought this. It's a Sedu Revolution Light hair dryer. It was desperately in need of a new hair dryer, and I figured I would just get one that I could both use at home and on the go. I don't have a need for multiple hair dryers because I truthfully don't even blow dry my hair that much, but I do think that it's nice to have around in case, because of timing, I do have to dry my hair. Like I had to dry my hair this morning. I had gotten a recommendation a while ago from someone to investigate this brand, Sedu. They're made in France, which immediately I'm like, yes, not made in China, made in France. You have my attention. They just have great reviews. I think they're very high quality, well-made products, but they're not stupid expensive like the Dyson hair dryer and stuff is, or I feel like T3, aren't those like some, I don't know. When I looked at the prices, they were very reasonable. I got this on Folica with, you know, like I think a 20% off for a travel hair dryer, and you have like hair like mine, you don't have like tons and tons of long, thick hair to dry. I think that this is like just absolutely perfect. And I love it. The other thing I've been meaning to tell you guys about for a while, and I'm not gonna show you my bras because I think showing undergarments on YouTube is like a little bit strange. I had placed an order with Wear Lively, that kind of online of the moment type of apparel maker. And I had actually learned about Wear Lively when I used to watch Busy Phillips' Instagram stories because she had talked about them. I think 2 summers ago, I had tried out Third Love because again, they're like, it's this new generation of companies and how they market their apparel or their goods. And I had learned about Third Love from either a YouTuber or on a podcast or something. And I was very not pleased with the Third Love bras. So I just like didn't have a good experience. At that time too, I will say though, I had not ever been properly sized for a bra. I did eventually go get sized at Victoria's Secret, and I will say I was very surprised by what my actual bra size is, and I've been not wearing the appropriate size for basically all of my life. Once you get a bra that really does fit, I agree with the evangelizing chorus that it's kind of life-changing. Yeah, basically everyone gets bands that are too big. You just think you're much wider and you need a much bigger band size than you actually do. So going up in cup size and down in band size is usually, I think, how most people end up going, and it's like a little bit of an adjustment, but once you do, you're like, yeah, no wonder, like bras sucked so much for so long. Anyway, this is not meant to be a diatribe on bras. I had great success. I'll put down below the 2 styles that I got. They're like the only thing that I'm really wearing now. I'm planning to order like a couple more. I'd like to try some other styles that they do. If any of you have other bra recommendations, let me know. My favorite kind of bra is I do like an underwire, but I don't like padding really. I just like kind of a light lining or maybe like a very, very thin padding. But I don't like push-up or very structured padded bras. I do like some bras that are not underwire, but I kind of like to have both, I guess. I did go on a little bit of a digital crate digging expedition for new music for a DJ gig that I played in early March. So I do actually have some new music I would love to share with you, a couple of tracks that are blissful and amazing. You know, I've sort of been in a little bit of, not really like a music rut per se, but I haven't been DJing as much. I've been busy with other parts of my life. My relationship with music is so long-standing that I just understand how, I guess, it ebbs and flows. I do have, you know, enough to put a new playlist together for you, so I will happily do that. And I'm not sure if you will see it on a blog post on my new website or still my old website, because I haven't posted anything on my old website in a long time because my new website has been under construction. But once that happens, you will definitely know. I think that that's it for this video. It feels so good to do a favorites video. There's such a good video to film and to watch. If you would like to see more L'Amour content, I am over on Patreon. The March patron exclusive video should be live or will be live around the time that this video goes up. And it's me discussing my pet peeves in kind of the health and wellness space. So it's like a good ranty video. And at this point, there are 6 or 7 bonus videos over there, ranging everything from my tour of my old bullet journal to I did a fall winter capsule wardrobe video. There's just a lot of extra stuff over there if you're curious. So links for that are always around. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend, and I can't wait to see you in another video very soon. Bye.